Hey everyone. Right. I thought we'd go for a page layout today. So I've got what is my average size page. I've decided to put it on a card and then mount that to the paper. It's safer that way. If I mess it up, I just got to throw that away. I've got some Tim Holtz paper dolls, simply because I've had them for ages and ages and ages, and I've only used them, excuse me, I've only used them 2 or 3 times. So it's like, right, okay, let's get that done. I have a couple of stencils, and then I've got some stamps over to the side. Right, I have got 3 different colours of distress inks. So we have Vintage Photo, Tattered Rose, Antique Linen. So what I'm thinking, circles. Let's go circles. So I'm thinking, right, let's start with small ones. I'm going to start with the lightest colour first. So Antique Linen. Actually, no, I'm going to start with this one. So I'm just going to do bits. So that's some there. I am going to try and incorporate them over a lot of the page, but it's maybe a couple of bits there, a bit in the middle, a bit down there. So we have an instant background. Let's move that into shot so you can actually see it. We have an instant background. So that's Antique Linen. I'm going to go for Tattered Rose. Now what I'm thinking is I'm going to put some bigger ones there. I've only got that as a bigger one, so I'm having to be sort of lining them up, I'm afraid. That's the only way I've got of doing these ones. And let's go some there. Maybe, what gaps have we got? We've got some gaps there. Oh, those have come out better. Because my sponge was a bit dry. Okay, let's go back over these and see how we get on. Hey, that's better. I want to keep, if I can, all these ones towards the middle. I do have a definite plan-ish. Maybe some over here. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sort of, not centre it, centre's the wrong word, but keep it, that needs a couple in the middle. It's going to go sort of there, bottom third and up a bit. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if I can put some there. And some there. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, right. Little ones. Vintage Photo for this one. There. Let's try and make these. So what do we think? Ooh, we could have some running in between the yellow ones, couldn't we? I know what you're thinking. Oh my life, it looks so modern, not vintage. No, not vintage. But by the same token, not modern, not really. Come on, where are you? There. And we got quite a few big gaps here, so let's go for this. And maybe, oh blow, I must have left me glue gun on, it's burning. And then let's bring it off down the page. I can always go back in and add a bit more. Right. The trouble with these oxides, which these are, is they need to dry. So I'm just going to give this a quick blast. Okay. Once they're dry, they're waterproof-ish. Until then, no. Now what I'm thinking is, I don't know how dark. That's going to be too dark. I want a bit of colour in the centre. Actually, that looked quite nice where I got it blended in with the browns. Oops. And maybe just a bit of a pink over the top. Okay. Now I don't need, but I want. Okay, so I'm thinking, I can't be doing this without book paper in it. It's just not right. Now then, so if I scrumple this up, oh, excuse me, itchy nose today. Let's get rid of some of that. So, we're thinking that. Washi tapes. That one's more travel. I quite like that one. I think these are Tim Holtz ones. He normally does. Oh yeah, it's the one that won't stick properly. It does actually go that way. Okay, so I am going to make a crisscross collage. So we're going to go across. Actually, excuse me. Let's put a bit of contrasting tape on. Oh, I haven't used this one before. We can let that go in there. Right, now I am thinking glue gun. Sorry, I'm going to have to move some of these, otherwise it just knocks everything off. So let's put a line. want it to end up there. So, like that. Let's just scrunch it up a bit. Right, my battery just died, so I'm hoping everything's recorded. So I'll just put this on with a glue gun, scrunched it up, and now I'm thinking maybe a narrower strip. Let's try and tuck it underneath. Yeah, I always have an idea in my brain where I'm going to start, it just never actually. Before I put that down, let's just go around this. Somebody said to me, how on earth do you come up with your ideas? I go wherever my brain takes me, is my answer. Right, I forgot to do this bit, and I think it probably needs some, just so we can see the difference in the two lots of paper. And then sometimes, like now, my brain has got way past where it should be. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. So let's glue this bit down. Oops. Those bits. Okay, we have the beginnings of a collage. Now, I do actually genuinely want to keep this quite simple. How big a piece? I think that is probably about the right kind of size. No. You can have some real fun with these things. As you can see, my bag is ripped. That lady's a bit bigger. I think I am going to go with that young lady there. Let's just get rid of that piece. And I'm just going to go around the white bits, just to make it stand out more. Not too much on it. And because they're quite thick, shiny cardboard, it does tend to rub off. So I'm thinking she could go there. No, I do need something to go across the middle. So, if you don't have words, like I don't always have the right words, if you like, you can take any kind of book page and normally find now I like that. I've just literally pulled this out and it's out. If you follow an inviting path, you will find yourself surrounded. No, I don't want that piece. But I do want, what's on the back? No. So, I want to leave as much white on it as possible. Let's cut it up a bit further than I need. Magazine headlines, newspapers are really good, but I don't know anybody that has a newspaper at the moment. Everything's online, isn't it? I quite like that. I was trying to figure out what to do next week. I've got to record it now because by the time you see next week's, I will be on holiday. Yay! If you follow an inviting path. Okay. Still need something. Right, buttons. Tip a load out, see what we can find. Quite like that one. Ooh, didn't even know I got that one. Too much for contrast. Maybe that one and that one and no. Oh, there's a gold colour one. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, it's an earring. I wonder what that thing was. Get rid of all those. Now, I have got these from ages ago. They are Bow Bunny stitches. And they are exactly as it says on the tin. Stitches. I have used these loads. I quite like that. Oh. So that's not big enough. Yeah, when you try and make something fit and it's just having none of it. So we'll go across. Ooh. That's lost its sticky. Come on. We'll see how we get on with it. I'm wondering actually if it might just be easier to lie it on. Okay, let's just put it down for a moment, put some ink on it and see how we get on. Now then, where are we having these, do we think? I can't use it like that. Okay, that might not work. Nope. Come on, you can stick. Oh, isn't that so annoying? I want it to go there. I'm going to give up with that one. Let's try this one. So let's move those for a second. Oh, nearly. So I just want some in this corner. Yeah, that was pretty good considering I left the buttons on there. Let's try. Okay, so we've added some detail. I'm not entirely convinced by. Okay, on account of I can't actually see. Yeah, there we go. So, what are we going to do? One in the middle. I think the head will need supporting. Don't want that. I think that's going to be too wide. I'm hoping that'll be enough to hold everything. So she's going to go there. I'm trying to squeeze the smallest amount out. I think some at the end. Get rid of the glue strings. Still missing. I've still got my word to go on. Actually, I think I'm going to put that on flat. Oh, my glue's. Decided to come alive. I've come out with miles too much. So let's put that one there. What I have got for the bottom are Ranger Dilutions, Diane Reevely stamps. I love that word, believe. Sometimes you just gotta believe in yourself, haven't you? Okay, let's get rid of all that. I think I'm gonna have to stamp that one first because I'm not convinced it's going to work. Right. What we do for time? Walnut stain, this one. I'm thinking if I'm keeping it in pinks and let's see how this works. Yeah, it works. Why was I worried? I don't know if I'm keen on the actual font. I think I would have preferred it in the other one, but you know what? It works. So we're going to put that there. How about shades of grey? We've got shades of brown going on here. Let's just go around the edges. Like that. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, I was going to lick my finger then. I'm sorry about that. Maybe a bit more on there. I think it's just a question of keep going until you think that'll do. That needs something round it. Pastel pencils. I flattened that one. I was doing some drawing last night. Burnt umber. These are Derwent pastels. And this one is burnt umber. And maybe one at this side. And that just adds a bit of dimension, so I think I'm not keen on all the, I don't know if that will come off. That's not bad. I'll go with that. And maybe just a bit under there. So what? In for a penny, in for a pound. You don't need to put this on, you don't need to rub it in, it's personal choice. I quite like it, it adds a bit of dimension to it. There we go, so that will be, I'll just clean my fingers before I pick up clean paper. And then that will fit on my page. Just a very simple, which is what I'm after. Not too much bits and pieces. There are lots of different elements, but they're all the same thing, if that makes sense, like the inks. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed it, or it's provided some ideas or some inspiration. You take care now, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye.